Hi Teddy friends! If you have seen our previous two videos or read our book, Will and Emma Meet the Teddy Scientists, you know a little about what type 1 diabetes is and that the risk for diabetes is higher for kids who have autoantibodies in their blood. A person or child gets type 1 diabetes when there is very little or no insulin being made in their body. Since our bodies need insulin to get energy from the food we eat, people with type 1 diabetes have to take insulin to help their body work properly. This video will explain what happens when the immune system gets confused and attacks the body's insulin-producing cells instead of attacking viruses and germs. The Teddy blood tests will show this autoimmune reaction. What are autoantibodies? The white blood cells make up our immune system and consist of different types of cells: B cells, T helper cells, scavenger cells that are also called macrophage, and T killer cells. With a normal immune system response to an infection, a virus-infected cell is eaten by a scavenger cell. The scavenger cell breaks down both the cell and the virus into small pieces. Then these small pieces of the virus are handed over to a T helper cell. The T helper cell has two students, called a T killer cell and a B cell. The T helper cell teaches the students which virus pieces to attack. The T killer cell then attacks the virus-infected cells. They are easy to find because the surface of the infected cell are full of virus pieces. The B cell produces antibodies that make the virus harmless. The T helper cell, the immune system's teacher, never forgets a virus, but remembers it forever. This means that the body can't get sick several times by the same virus. If the virus changes, it is then no longer in the memory of the T helper cell, and the body gets sick again. The immune system reacts in the same way if you get infected by germs, parasites, or get a splinter in your finger. When the immune system gets confused and attacks the body's own cells, an autoimmune disease can develop. Type 1 diabetes happens when beta cells in the pancreas are attacked and can no longer do their job making insulin. The beta cell is made up of lots of proteins. Proteins help the cell do its job. Some proteins are called IAA, GAD, IA2, and ZNT8. A scavenger detects a sick beta cell and eats it. We do not know why the beta cell became sick. The scavenger breaks down the sick beta cell into small pieces. Pieces of proteins are displayed on the cell's surface. For example, these GAD fragments are handed over to the T helper cell. Remember, the T helper cell has two students, T killer cell and B cell. The T helper teaches that GAD should be attacked. In this way, the immune system is misinformed and an attack on good, healthy cells has begun. Autoantibodies are warning signals that the beta cells are being attacked. For example, this B cell makes autoantibodies against GAD. We call it GADA. GADA is a warning signal that the immune system has been misinformed. Other misinformed B cells make autoantibodies against IAA, IA2, or ZNT8. These are the autoantibodies the Teddy Lab can detect in blood samples. We know that the more autoantibodies there are, the stronger the attack is on the beta cells. Normally, all beta cells have small pieces of GAD, IAA, IA2, ZNT8, and other proteins on the cell surface. So after the T killer becomes misinformed, it finds beta cells and kills them. The attack on the beta cells differs depending on how many different T killer cells there are. The immune system should not react against GAD, IAA, IA2, or ZNT8 because they are the body's own proteins. But when the immune system becomes confused, the autoimmune attack on beta cells can lead to type 1 diabetes. It should be called autoimmune diabetes, don't you think? This video explained how the immune system works and how diabetes can develop in some people if the immune system gets confused. This is a very complicated process, so you or your parents may still have more questions about the immune system, autoantibodies, and diabetes risk. Please ask your Teddy clinician or staff any questions you have. They are here to help. We are so grateful to you for being in the Teddy study. It helps us continue to solve the mysteries behind why some kids get type 1 diabetes and others do not.